This is one of the most beautiful luxury resorts in Canada. Set deep in the Rockies, right on a quiet lake, the kind of place people go to reset, maybe even feel like they've stepped into something timeless. But according to an alleged insider, that image didn't always match what was happening behind the scenes. The Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge has been around for over 100 years. It was originally built in the early 1920s by the Canadian National Railway, back when these grand hotels were part of a bigger vision, bringing people out into the wilderness, but comfortably. And that's still the appeal today. You've got these cedar cabins, mountain views in every direction, a lake that looks almost unreal. It's marketed as this mix of rugged nature and quiet luxury. And for a lot of people, it delivers exactly that. People go there to unplug, to hike, ski, sit by the lake, or just exist somewhere that feels slower and a little more intentional. If you look at reviews, even now, a lot of them still describe it as a hidden gem or a place that feels kind of magical. But then I came across a post from someone who says they worked there before the recent renovations began. And their version of the story is very different. According to this account, there were ongoing issues behind the scenes, especially around maintenance and safety, things that needed attention but weren't being prioritized. They describe a management culture that felt hesitant, almost afraid to push for bigger budget decisions. At a certain point, something serious happened. Now, nothing to speculate beyond what's publicly claimed, but the post suggests that what happened wasn't just bad luck. It was the result of issues that had been sitting there for a while, unresolved. And this is where it gets interesting, because it doesn't sound like villainous behavior. It sounds like hesitation, like people in the middle not wanting to escalate things too far up the chain. And that kind of environment can be dangerous in a very quiet way. Around the same time, I found a detailed review from a travel blogger, and it paints a very different picture on the surface. Beautiful setting, high-end experience, strong service, but even there you can start to see small mentions of things being dated or in need of updating. Nothing alarming on its own, but enough to suggest that the property wasn't entirely keeping up with itself. And now, the lodge is going through significant renovations. It's a historic property, things age, things get refreshed. But when you weigh that with the insider account, it raises a different kind of question. Not just why renovate, but why now? Where every detail of that post is accurate or not. Stories like this point to something bigger. Sometimes it's not one catastrophic decision, it's a series of smaller ones. Delays, hesitation, not wanting to push too hard, and over time, that adds up. Especially in environments where people are responsible for more than just the guest experience. From the outside, it's still one of the most beautiful places you could stay, but like a lot of things, the full story is usually a little more complicated.